dope.
As you can see, it's your boy ZK47, and as you know, I'm sitting in the car with my dad, and you know, Trip, he's Trip. You gotta follow him. Every social media. I'm watching you through the cameras. So you better do it. What a thought.
She wasn't fucking for me then. Nah. Don't come around me acting brand new. Don't go like that. If you wasn't fucking with me then, keep it that same way. That's trill shit. When I was broke, I couldn't pull hoes. I wasn't stacking dough, I was a lame on the low. What up, y'all? This is Trippin' with Trip. If you're new here, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back to the party, man. We're gonna kick it. Today, we're gonna talk about something that's very, kind of touchy. But on this channel, you can always expect to get a touchy subject or something real that a lot of people deal with, a lot of people go through, and also some gems or some tools that you can take with you that's gonna help you through whatever you're going through, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the people. I'm here to do whatever I can to allow people to not make the same mistakes that I made and to be better than I was and to do better. So, welcome to Trippin' with Trip, man. We back. What I got for y'all, man, I wanted to talk about how to bounce back after a divorce, man. Divorce is tough. A lot of people go through it. It's always a thought in everybody's mind that's been married. I have a hard time believing that anybody that's married has never even thought about or contemplated the thought of divorce. And it's scary. From a male perspective, divorce is where, we about to lose half of everything. We about to lose the kids. We about to come up off some retirement. And we about to be homeless and pretty much start over from scratch. And that's a realistic view that a lot of men have that go through divorce. So what I want to do, man, I wanted to go through some things that I did, some things that I tried that got me through my divorce, because I got divorced when I was about 27 years old. I've been married since I was 19, 20. Got married because I was listening to older black people and they were like, hey, you need to do the right thing, take your family with you, you need to make a family, take your kids, and actually knowing what I know now, man, I could have just been a co-parent and minded my business and went on about my life in Las Vegas, Nevada at my first duty assignment. But as either here nor there, I'm not mad. It was a learning point. So what ended up happening was I ended up ending the divorce, which is very rare because I think the statistic is like around 80 to 85% of marriages that end start with the female wanting to leave. Not me, you know what I'm saying? Not old Trippy Trip, not old Trippington, you know what I'm saying? I had to get out and do my own thing, go against the grain. But not to make a joke of that, not to make that take it lightly, I left because I wasn't growing. It's only so much getting away and getting by that you can do. It's only so much that you're willing to get away with, even within yourself, to the point where you're like, this is boring. Have you ever just done something so much to the point to where you didn't care if you got caught anymore because you knew nothing was gonna happen? That's where I was. And not to say that I was just doing wrong, that wasn't the environment that I wanted to be in. I felt like I was reaching a stage to where I was maturing. I started learning to say no to some things, to some people and some women. I didn't just walk around, wilding out. I was reaching that peak to where it's like, all right, I don't find the same pleasures and joys in doing the things that I used to do at 21 and 22 now that I'm 26, 27. I need something deeper. I want something more meaningful. I need sustenance, I need something more fulfilling than this. And the person that I was with was just wasn't cutting it for me. And I'm the kind of person that if I'm not happy, you can't be happy, because I'm here to make sure that you're happy. So I left the marriage in order for us to grow. We had already grown apart, I felt, and I was like, that's not something I want to raise my kids in. I felt like we would be better apart, which, was overall end goal in mind, was the best decision for me at that point in time, and I don't regret it. I do not regret that decision at all. Even with all the drama that she's put me through, trying to make me feel it, trying to make me regret leaving, it doesn't bother me, because at this point, after everything that I've been through, going through all that, I'm still living my best life, man. I leveled up in a lot of ways, more than one. I took that fresh start wisely. I took that fresh start seriously. You know what I'm saying? I actually listened to me and did what was best for me. I ended up making career moves. I ended up getting promoted. I ended up You know what I'm saying? Getting my money right, getting my credit going great. And these are things that I neglected while I was married, and not to blame them all on the marriage, but my mind just wasn't right. I was focused on doing other things, and I just felt like my partner wouldn't have been able to facilitate in that or help with that. And once I left that marriage and I was able to do that stuff on my own, able to, you know what I'm saying, do my research and sit down and write my plans out and go over my goals on my own, I was cool. I started grinding. So the next steps that I'm getting ready to give you, there's 5 of them, 5 steps. And these are things that helped me through. We're gonna go through these 5 steps, and then I'm gonna wrap it up, and then I'm gonna let y'all know what I got going on. Hey, Scraps Club here. Make sure y'all hit the website, www.scrapsclub.com, IG Scraps Club Official, Facebook at Scraps Club Official as well. Get y'all a nice little t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? They're running low on stock and inventory right now, but as soon as they come back in order, I will let y'all know. But order what you can, order what you see on there. Step 1 on how to bounce back after divorce is you gotta choose yourself, man. Choose you. Do what's best for you. Do what's benefiting you. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about anybody else, because you're going through something to where I imagine it's stressful. For me, it was very stressful. I was paying like $3,000 a month in child support and alimony, and only having enough money to just barely pay my rent and possibly buy a couple cans of, you know what I'm saying, some Chef Boyardee. Like, those times were rough, and all I had to do was look at myself and not stress out. Understand the process. Was there some times where I was just upset at the world? Yeah, for sure. But that was because I was considering everybody else and everything else around me and not focusing on myself. That was just something I just had to go through. Once I started focusing on myself and working on me and doing things that was best for me, that's when I stopped caring about somebody picking with me. That's when I stopped caring about somebody doing things that are detrimental to my career and my safety. Like, this silly person even put sugar in my gas tank. Like, put sugar in my gas tank, wouldn't let me see my kids, have my kids looking like trash. Man, all kinds of stuff. I couldn't worry about that. I had to worry about me because I was going through it. And if I'm not the best me, then I can't be the best me for them either. So that's step 1. Choose you. Don't worry about anything else. Worry about yourself. Focus on the things that you can control. Focus on the things that directly affect you. Focus on the things that's gonna make you better, because this is ultimately a test that you're gonna have to go through. You're only responsible for getting yourself through. Nobody else is gonna be responsible for this. That's step 1. Step 2, make a goal. Make a lot of goals. Make a bunch of goals. Map out your plan. Write down, like for me, what I did 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. So at that point in time, I was an E5, I was a staff sergeant. I was working in a certain squadron that had a unique mission set. And for me, when I get stressed out, I go dive right into work. Like, I'm at work all day. I'm learning everything I can about work. I'm learning my job. I'm doing everything. I'm taking TDYs, I'm taking deployments. I'm taking exercise shifts. Like, I'm doing all of that just so I can stay away from it. But that's another tip that I get into later. But I'll dive into being the best at my profession that I can be, instead of being at home and, you know what I'm saying, moping around and being stressed out. So one of my things was, hey, I want to get ready for my next strike. In the next year, I want to get promoted. In the next 3 months, I want to have lost 5 pounds. In the next month, I want to have saved X amount of dollars. I wrote out a plan. I wrote out some goals, how my plan is going to get me to my goals, and it ended up working for me. I did what I knew I was capable of doing. I did what was realistic. I did what was achievable, and I did something that I could easily see the progress with, and something that's going to keep me motivated. So it was definitely the gym. It was definitely sports. I started playing semi-pro football when I was out there, and I started digging in, getting extra qualifications at my job, learning different things, getting different experiences, and that's what kept me busy, and that was part of my goals. So step 2 is get your goals, write out a roadmap to your plan, so you can figure out how you're gonna achieve those goals. This is the kind of the opposite side when you can't be at work. So step 3 is gonna be filling your free time with a hobby, man. You're gonna need it, because if you're just sitting at home moping, looking like the Usher Let It Burn video where you laying in the bed, so many days, so many hours, I'm still burning till you return. If that's what you're doing, it's gonna be a hard road to recovery, bro. It is gonna be hard, because all you're doing is sitting there thinking about, why is this happening to me? Why am I struggling? Why am I hurting? Do I really want to go back? You're gonna start to question a lot of things if you're just laying there dormant, letting those thoughts take over. So some things I did, this is how I came across Frenchie. I wanted to learn something new. I wanted a new hobby. I wanted to be in a new scene, a new environment. So jumped into the car world, tried to at least. Bought Frenchie, it put me around different people, different car clubs, different things, other people that had the same love and passion about the kind of car that I have. And that's what kept me, you know what I'm saying, from being in the house listening to slow jams, crying and shit in the dark. Got me an old school, found other people that had old schools, and then, you know what I'm saying, got to whipping, got to meeting people, got to seeing stuff, got to riding around. Also, another thing I did was I started playing semi-pro football. That was probably the make or break for me, honestly, was football. It was the perfect amount of everything. I'm an athlete naturally, so football was my sport. Grew up playing football, love playing football, love the sport, and being able to play it again as an adult, especially in a time where I need it, where I need that physical release. I need to let my frustration out. And what other way to let my frustration out for me than to, you know what I'm saying, play football? Like, this is semi-pro football, full tackle, pads and everything. And I'm thankful that was there during that time, and it's evident why it's there while I was going through it, because now I've moved somewhere else and I can't even play anymore. I don't even think there's any leagues down here in Panama City, Florida. So, and also, if there are some leagues out there, if there are some teams, man, hit me up, man. I play on the D-line, I play backer for you. Hey, whatever y'all need, hey, I'm out there. Let me know. I want to play. I miss playing. That was definitely the best time of my life, was when I was playing, and it was a great outlet for me, and that's something that I used to get through it. So, and also outside of football, of course, the gym. That's something you can do. Way back when I was probably like 24, 25, like when I was contemplating on how I was gonna do this divorce, because I've been thinking about it for some time. Thinking about how to go about it, thinking about what makes sense, what's fair, what's not gonna come off wrong, what can go right. I was thinking about this for at least 2 years, and some things I used to do when I would get really, really stressed out and when I just needed to get my mind off things. I had a studio, I had Reason, I had a MacBook and a microphone and an interface. And I go download a beat, write all night, record all night, go to sleep for about 3 hours, wake up, mix the song, try to mix the song. It was terrible quality. I didn't know what I was doing, I ain't gonna lie to you. But after I get done with the whole process, it's like, whew, okay, now I can focus. I got that off my chest, cool. So writing can also be very, very useful. I'm one of those people that I need to see my finished product. If I'm gonna put in all this time and effort, I need to see the finished product. Like these videos, I can write my thoughts down. It's very similar to making music. I write my thoughts down, I execute the thoughts on camera, spit it out, get it out, edit it, make sure it's straight, put my my intro on there, put my music on there, watch it, like, yeah, I like that. That's sexy. Ooh, I like the way I said that. Or nah, I don't like that. Nah, cut that. Cut. Snip, edit, green screen there, blackout here, blah, 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 transition there, whatever. But yeah, fill up that free time with a hobby, man. Find you something to do, bro. Don't be like Usher and let it burn, because you're gonna be burning for real. You're gonna be hurt, and it ain't gonna be pretty. It's a long road to recovery, bro. It's not easy. It's not gonna be done. And you know what I'm saying, 1 month, 3 months, it could take years, it could take months, it could take you days, it could take you weeks, it could take you hours, depending on how in love you were. I've seen some people get over some things rather quickly, you know what I'm saying? And hey, I ain't here to judge, but that's what it, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Step 4, and this is probably the most important step, in And before I even give y'all these steps, this number 4, this 4th step, just keep in mind that it doesn't have to go in this order. So these steps can be however it fits. Wherever it fits you, wherever you're at in that stage of life, whatever speaks to you the most, man, do it. It doesn't have to be in order. So step number 4. A lot of y'all may not agree with this, and a lot of y'all may think y'all are cool without it. But go get therapy. Go see somebody. Go talk to a mental health professional. Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to a counselor. And I'm not saying you need to grab your spouse and then go to marriage counseling or couples therapy. Go for you. Because you're going through something that's pretty deep. And we all need to talk to somebody about it. We're all going to deal with it in our different ways. But there's nothing wrong with going to go talk to somebody about it. I wish I would have. Because who knows, had I went and talked to somebody when this all first jumped off, I probably would have been straight. I probably wouldn't be doing everything that I'm doing now. I probably wouldn't be going through everything that I'm going through now. Not to say that I'm doing anything illegal right now or anything wrong or immoral. I'm chilling right now. Like I said, I'm living my best life. I got a brand new house, new car. I got my old school in the garage, 2-car garage, big old house, big old TV mounted on the wall. I put that up there myself too. That mug was heavy. PS5, like I get everything that I want, but I still don't have everything that I want. And I'm still dealing with it. Like, I want my kids, and I have to go talk to somebody every week. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that's something that I needed for me. That's something I had to decide. Because after all this was over, after all of that had been decided and whatever happened, I could have just been like, man, all right, that's over. Let me go turn up. And not even saying I went right after it was over, because it took some time. Like there were some times where I had some dark times, some very dark times, even after the fact. And never would have thought of getting help in a million years. Because I'm like, man, I'm fine, man. I ain't trying to do that because of my job and security clearances and stuff like that. Didn't know what to do with it. But now I'm in a different space, man. Why not? I didn't come this far just to, you know what I'm saying, come back and mess it all up with old ways of thinking and old coping behaviors. That's not where I'm at with it at all. I'm in a brand new space, brand new place. I want brand new everything, brand new me. So if I gotta go to counseling, go talk to somebody and go vent and go sit on that couch and look at ink blots, whatever the case may be, not saying that's what happens, but whatever the case, whatever I gotta do in order for me to grow from this and truly learn from this and move on from this and not, you know what I'm saying, traumatize anybody else, traumatize my kids and discourage my kids from doing this, going to get help, and I gotta do it myself. And I have no problem with that. That's neither here nor there. Go get help, go get therapy, it's necessary. If you think you're good, just go double check, go talk to somebody and make sure. That's it. Step number 5. Let go. Let it go. Let it go. I saw something on TikTok the other day. He was like, I put this shoulder up and I put this shoulder up and I let them both fall. That's what you need to do. Just let it out, man. Let it go. Hurt people hurt people. Real people heal people. So if you hurt, then chances are you're out hunting, looking for somebody else to hurt or looking for whoever hurt you. That's not where you should want to be. That's not where your focus should be. That's not where you should put your energy. Because if you put your energy into doing that, into hurting people, what comes back to you, what the universe sends at you is not going to be pretty. I know somebody that's going through this right now. Did everything they could to hurt this person. Like no holds barred, was gunning for this person, trying to make this person's life hell. And guess what? The person that she was doing this to, minding their business, staying out the way, really not responding to it too much, because for one, this person doesn't even know half the stuff that this other person is plotting on them. Well, the person that was out hunting, out trying to make this person's life hell, got pregnant. And in the midst of while they're trying to make this other person's life hell and trying to make this person pay for whatever it was that happened, she ended up losing her baby. Sis was like, how do you expect for you to try to bring a life into this world when you're trying to ruin a life? It doesn't work like that. the universe telling you to sit down. That's the universe paying you back for the energy that you're putting out. You put in all this energy to make this person miserable, all this energy to make this person's life hell. Why you carrying a life? That's not how that works. So let it go, man. It is what it is. Let the past be in the past. You can't move forward looking backwards. No struggle, no progress. All that good stuff, man. These are the 5 steps that you need to bounce back from a divorce, man. It may be hard, it may seem difficult, but you gotta do it. It doesn't have to go in this exact particular order, but you at least gotta try it. You have to try at some point. You have to try something, because suffering in silence and going through it, you don't have to, man. That's what I'm here for. If you ever need to talk, I'm here. If you ever need the shoulder to lean on, or ear to vent to, hit me up, man. I'm always here. I'm always accessible. I respond to everything that I get. No lie, I'm a troll, so I'm always reading my messages, always reading my comments. So if y'all come at me wrong in these comments, I will respond. I will be on y'all head. No questions asked. I got nothing but time today, cuz. But that's that for the 5 steps to bounce back from a divorce. Some things I got going on, man, just to keep y'all in the loop real quick, because I'm running short on time. I don't want this video to be too long. Me and some of my homeboys are about to start a podcast. It's gonna be called The Flip Side. We're already in the content writing phase of the process. We have a process set up to where we're gonna try to bring y'all content every Saturday and release it on Sunday. So every Sunday-ish, look for a new video from The Flip Side. The YouTube and the Facebook and all that social media stuff is gonna go up real soon. We're already planning to start our first recording of the podcast on Friday. I really need y'all to go check that out. It's called The Flip Side. It'll be out really soon. We're recording our first show on Friday. We're gonna edit it and do everything we need to do on Saturday. And as soon as we get done editing on Saturday, I'm gonna drop it, whether that be Saturday morning, Saturday night, or Sunday morning. But no later than Sunday is when you can expect The Flip Side to be out. So I really want y'all to be a part of that, man. It's gonna be a dope podcast. It's 4 to 5 different perspectives of things that's going on in our community, things that's going on around us, things that are going on pertaining to us. And we're not gonna be gender-based. Like, we're not gonna be on here bashing women like a lot of people are doing. We're just gonna talk about it. We're gonna have a conversation. So feel free to send me or send any of the co-hosts that you see on the show on on Friday. Send any of them any questions, any topics you want to see us cover. We will cover the topics and let y'all know how we feel from our perspectives, because our perspectives are very unique. These group of people are people that I've known for every bit of 10 plus years now. I started my career with these guys. We all just been together, just been click tight ever since we were in our early 20s, and now we're in our 30s, and we've seen some things. We've all took different paths, but we've all taken them together. We've all somewhat stayed aligned. So that's gonna be dope. I'm excited for that. And the channel is still doing well, man. I know I haven't been on here a couple days. My Wi-Fi went out. So I was in a brand new neighborhood, and they're building stuff and digging stuff, and they cut the Wi-Fi line out, and I was not able to upload videos or anything. I didn't feel like doing it on my phone. And plus, I've been real busy at work. I had an evaluation today on how to do my job. That in itself was stressful, but it's over with. I got Wi-Fi back. Now I'm finna get back to the grind. I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. I got more content coming for y'all. I'm actually about to get back into the car scene before I put Frenchie up for the winter. There's definitely some things I want to do to Frenchie, but I'm gonna put her up this winter. I'm probably gonna do 1 or 2 more car meets around here in Panama City just to see what the car scene is like, and then take y'all with me, and then we're gonna go from there. So y'all be safe. I love y'all. I'm out. North. Hey. She wasn't fucking for me then. Nah. Don't come around me acting brand new. Don't go like that. If you wasn't fucking with me then, keep it that same way. That's trill shit. When I was broke, I couldn't pull hoes. I wasn't stacking dough. I was a lame on the low. But you wouldn't fuck